Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective tarot for today. Today is a Wednesday, May 21st, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, the Lemonade, the Blue Sky Social. Well, hold on. Allergies to that one. Look at him. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, the Lemonade, the Blue Sky Social, the Pinterest, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, we love that for you. We do. Some of it fitting is all you could ever ask for. That's awesome. Whatever doesn't, just leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on that kind of energy, right? You don't need that. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for you. We got Intuitive City Oracle by Rob Barthelman. You can find this deck at intuitiveintention.com. He has other decks on there. He also sells in the TikTok shop. If you feel the need to buy this wonderful, fabulous deck. I'm just blocking the picture there with my hand, but I hope everybody's having a good hump day. We got one on the table. I woke up this morning and went to the grocery store, ran my errands, and my ball that never falls out fell out this morning. Yesterday, I went in to have the other one replaced, the one that always falls out that I swallowed last Friday. So I made an appointment. I went back over there this afternoon. She looks at me and she's laughing, and I'm like, I don't know what happened. Like, it just fell out, and I can't get it back in. I got it in like a third of the way, and then I couldn't get it to go any further. Like, it was stuck in there. So she cleaned the barbell and she cleaned the screw on the ball and she put it in. It was fine. And I was looking at her like, you're a witch. I didn't tell her that, but I do think it. I do think it just a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It's fine. We all have witchy vibes, right? All of us. Men, women. Men have warlock vibes. It is what it is. I did tell her last night when I was there that I've been manifesting for a green thumb, and I looked at her and I said, I guess when you manifest for a green thumb, you kind of got to go buy a plant, right? She started laughing. I will say this, though. I've been manifesting for a green thumb, and it is very green out there. I'm just saying. We got 3 on the table. Ooh, 4 on the table. It's upside down, so I can't see what it is. We got 5 on the table. One of them was a major. Okay, what is this? Ooh, all right. We got 5 on the table. 1 major, no reverse. 6 on the table, 2 major, no reverse. All I did was have some cottage cheese, and now I feel like I have burpees. We're going to do 2 more shuffles. 7 on the table, 2 major, no reverse. Last shuffle. 8 on the table, 2 major, no reverse. 9 with bottom of the deck. Okay. Oh, look who it is. Our friend from, was it yesterday? Was it yesterday, right? Or was it the day before? The Emperor. I'm telling you guys, I never remember anything. As I get older, it gets worse. Okay, top of the deck, I've got Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Chariot. Someone's moving away from a relationship that wasn't right for them. There was some kind of cheating or lying, or I don't. I just heard scapegoating. There was something going on there. Somebody's moving away from that relationship. Kudos to whoever is brave enough to do that. All right, I'm going to set this over here on the windowsill. Still asleep. We got Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priest. We've got Death, Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. So it's kind of funny because this is, with the Eight of Swords, it's like somebody coming out of like a bad situation, a bad relationship possibly, and with the Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, like a new beginning for somebody, like starting over. Ten of Pentacles is family abundance. I mean, this doesn't have to be family related. This could be a single person. It's really just somebody coming out of I just heard a rock in a hard place. Just a not so great period of their life in not so great period in time of their life. Does that even make sense? Okay, don't just ignore me. Somebody coming out of something that wasn't so great and walking into like a new beginning, starting over, fresh start. We kind of just had that in the collective read, except that was more romance. This could be like, a couple, this could be a family, but it doesn't really matter. It's just giving vibes of coming out of something really shitty and coming into something really great. I'm not going to lie, with the Death card, the Four of Pentacles, somebody could be putting to rest like an old way of life, like if you spend too much money or invest your time and money in things that you really shouldn't be investing in. Because it gives, like with the Four of Swords and the Ten of Swords, like somebody going into like a quiet period to kind of rejuvenate after maybe like exerting too much energy where they didn't need to put it. You know what I mean? Like with the Ten of Swords. I just heard somebody pulling all those swords out of their back and taking a nap before they move on. because whatever this Four of Pentacles was with the Ten of Swords, it was just too much for somebody. And with the High Priest, somebody knew. Like they left a bad situation. They started building for themselves, which is awesome. But they knew that they had some bad habits. The description on the Four of Pentacles is materialist, which would usually involve around objects, money, right? Overspending, that kind of thing. Buying stuff you don't need, right? The reverse is spiritualist. Spiritualists tend to release a lot, like I've told you guys before, like I personally have a spending problem that I think comes from watching a family member spend too much money, but also because I think like anybody else, I have my own mental health issues, and I think when I go through, I guess, like periods, bouts of depression, like I tend to spend more money, but I also know that like the last year and a half, a lot of my money that I've been spending, it's been going either into my condo or into this business. And a deck of cards isn't usually that cheap. If I buy a Hattie Thorn deck, you're probably looking at least $40 a deck, at least. This deck, I think originally when I bought the first one, I think I spent like $70, $75 on it. And don't get me wrong, I love it. It's my favorite, right? I use it every freaking day. But $70 a deck? I mean, guys, I don't even know how many decks I have. Like, I had to start filling my dresser drawers with decks. And the last, like, month and a half or so, I really haven't bought that many. I've kind of, like, been tapering it off, even though I have a ton that I want, right? This, like, implies more like, like you have 10 dresses in your closet and you decide to go shopping for an 11th, and you just have to have the Dior, right? It's $10,000 for a dress, and that's what you buy. Or you have a car, right? Sensible Toyota, all-wheel drive, gets you everywhere, but you decide you want a Porsche too. You know what I mean? It kind of gives like that vibe of excess when you don't really need to have it. It's kind of funny. On Facebook, they have all these little pages for house plans. And you can look at the house plans, and then they show you like what the house would look like on the outside. And I've been looking for house plans with like 3-bedroom, 2-bath, at least. 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath. But I don't want like huge, and I want like 1 floor. I don't want like 2 floors technically. And I found the cutest one today. And it's 3 beds, full kitchen, living room, 2-car garage. And it looks like a cute little, almost kind of like a bungalow look to it, but it doesn't have a second floor. And I was like, this is it. And it's like small enough, but big enough. Does that make sense? Like not crazy huge, but not crazy tiny. Like you're probably talking, my apartment's 974 feet, I think, 75 feet. It's an odd number. I can't remember. It's 976. It's an odd number. It's not 975. It's like 974, 976, 978, something like that. You're talking a house with probably another 200 feet, like 1,100 feet. That's not crazy big. Like that's nice. Like that's primo. And it's cute on the outside. And it kind of looks like a condo or an apartment, where it kind of looks like slim and long. And I like it. It's really cute. And it's the picture that they had for what it would look on the outside was like a cute little yellow house. I just fell in love with it. And I'm like, I think this might be the one. Yeah, it's just somebody putting to death like a bad habit, basically. And bad habits could be expensive, right? If you're buying shit that you don't need, if you literally have a car and you buy a second car because you wanted something pretty, that can be expensive, right? A car payment? I'll pass. I will pass. The Four of Swords, too, gives kind of like healing. Like this person is healing themselves from this. Like they're trying their best to like kick the habit, I guess you would say. Because they don't want to be in this Ten of Swords energy for forever. This is someone, like if someone went into debt, right? Because they were buying stupid shit or whatever. Like they don't want to be in that debt for forever, just because, they spent $30,000 on, new clothes, or $30,000 on a new car that they didn't need, or $30,000 like shoes, drugs. I don't know what. It doesn't matter what the habit is. It's about recognizing it, dealing with it, taking accountability for your actions, and saying, I'm not going to do it anymore. And every day I'm going to wake up and I'm going to try not to do that. Because that's really all you can ask of yourself. Put in the effort. I'm seeing like one of those, like a professional toolbox, like on wheels, that they have in like mechanic shops, or like some guys would buy for their home because, they work on cars and stuff. Like a tall metal toolbox, like on wheels. Who's the company, the famous company that does like tools? Shoot. I used to remember this. Anyway, I'm seeing like a blue one with like multiple, like a big drawer at the bottom and then littler drawers at the top. What is that, like four-ish feet on wheels? Like a bright blue. Like this is my kind of like that blue, but even a little bit brighter. I don't really have anything like that bright, but I'm also seeing letters. Somebody might be receiving a letter or sending a letter. Almost like someone was sent like a letter like every 3 months from wherever, and they never came. And all of a sudden, like one day, you're gonna open your mailbox and there's like 10 letters because you got you got a letter every 3 months, but you never got it. And then they all come at once. Seeing a pool table with like a green felt top. They redid our felt top at the pool table that we had at the warehouse where I work. They had a pool table and they redid the top. It was blue. I don't know why I had to say that, but whatever. They come in different color tops is what I'm saying. And you can refelt them because, people will jab them with the pull cues and fuck them up. So then you have to have them redone. And I think originally ours was red and they did it in blue. I think that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I hope the message resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope you all have a great day and or evening wherever you are. I will talk to you later. Bye.